there Bhavana is there?
No sir, Bhavana is
Bhavana
not.
MS. Umme Hazira. Princey Goyal.
Umme Hazira is also not joined sir. Princey also.
Okay. Bhavana is not there. Apeksha.
Not yet.
Apeksha.
Not yet sir.
Chandana yes. Chandana yes. Sheetal yes. Sheetal. Asma Begum.
Sir, you can remove Asma name sir. She fitting the course.
Asma Begum not there. Okay. Sheetal. Next, is there anyone ready to interview? Is there any other one? Please tell the name.
Yes, sir. Tejasri.
Tejaswini.
Tejasri, sir.
Tejaswini. Wait, 1 second. Tejaswi. Okay. So, are you ready?
Tejasri sir.
Yes, sir.
Tejasri Errabol.
Okay, Tejasri.
Sir, Hazira has joined sir.
Okay. Hazira, are you ready? Okay, after this candidate, she will be ready, sir. Tejasri. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, please unmute yourself and define. Stop sharing. Yeah. What is firewall? Tejasri.
Which controls the incoming and outgoing network, sir.
Then what is meant by virus?
Sir?
Virus. What is a virus?
Virus is the virus is an infection against. It is a virus in the system, sir.
What is cyber security?
Cyber security.
Yes.
Cyber security can be described to the collective methods and technologies to proceed to help the protection and confidentiality, integrity, availability of the computer systems.
What is malware?
Malware. Malware is the software designed to it is a software to design in computer services, clients or computer networks to leak the private information, sir.
What is phishing?
Phishing.
Yeah.
It is also type of the cyber security, sir.
Yeah, tell. Phishing is a type of social engineering attack that uses fake emails or websites to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information such as passwords or credit card numbers. Next, what is encryption?
Encryption is the process of converting a plain text into cybertext, sir.
What is decryption?
Decryption, it is a process of encoding information, and this process to convert an original representative of the information, plain text, into an alternative form.
Then, what is the importance of password security?
It provides the first line defense against to the unauthorized access to your computer and personal information.
What is the difference between confidentiality, integrity, and availability in the context of information security?
It contains confidentiality is the set of rules that limits the access to information. Integrity is the information is trust and availability is reasonable access for the information by unauthorized people.
Then what is meant by availability?
Availability. Ensuring timely and reasonable access users of information.
Okay, what is a security breach?
Security breach. So I don't know.
A security breach is an incident where sensitive information is accessed, used, or disclosed without authorization.
Okay, sir.
What is a threat actor?
Threat actor.
If you don't know, say yes. Otherwise, I will skip the question. A threat actor is an individual or a group that poses a threat to an organization's security. What is the difference between a virus and a worm?
Differences between virus and
Worm.
worm. The primary differences between a virus and worm is the virus must be triggered by the active of the host, whereas worm is standalone malicious programs that self-replicates and independence.
What is social engineering?
Social engineering. Social engineering is multiplication techniques that exploits the human errors to gain private information, access or vulnerabilities.
What is a main? What is a man in the middle attack? Middle attack.
A computer security, a man in the middle, monster in the middle, mission in the middle. Attacks is general terms of position himself or the conversion between the user and applications.
What is the difference between a denial of service and a distributed denial of service attack?
Denial of service attacks overload a service with traffic, thereby shifting it down, and distributed denial of service is an attack in which the computer or mission floods in target resources.
List out cyber security techniques.
Cyber security technique, risk management, secure configuration, network security, malware prevention.
List out cyber security tools.
Yo, what can I say? It's just a day in my life. I'm up early in the morning in bed early.
అవును ఎవరు అవునవును చేసామండి
Antivirus
మా
software,
మదర్ మా మదర్
firewalls,
అండి చెప్పండి
intrusion detection and prevention system, vulnerability scanners, virtual
Tanda
private
kadanడి,
networks,
అర్పణపల్లి.
data encryption tools, password managers,
Dhiraya.
two-factor authentication tools, penetration testing tools, log analysis tools. Understand? Okay. That's all from my side. Tejasvi, all the best. Okay. Next candidate, Hazira.
Sir,
Are you ready?
yes, sir, I'm ready.
What is Python?
చెప్పండి ఓకే మ్యామ్
Python is a high-level interpreted programming language that is used for a wide range of purposes, including web development, data analysis, and artificial intelligence.
Why Python is so popular?
Can you repeat, sir?
Why Python is so popular?
It is easy to code, and it is simple to understand, and easy algorithms are present. It is well understandable.
What are some of the benefits of using Python programming?
It is easy of it to community. Then we have various types of libraries, framework, and it is also dynamically typed language.
What is a Python module?
Python module is a collection of Python codes that can be reused in other programs. Modules can define function, classes, and variables.
What is the difference between a tuple and a list in Python?
A tuple is an immutable data structure. List is a mutable data structure. Yes, sir. And tuple can be created, its value cannot be changed, whereas values can be
What are the editors we are using in Python?
editor. I don't know.
Okay, what is a dictionary in Python? Editors like Jupyter, PyCharm, IDLE,
Yes, sir.
Notebook, those are the editors. What is a dictionary in Python?
A dictionary in Python is an unordered collection of key value pairs where each key is unique. Dictionaries are used to store the data.
What is a function in Python and how is it defined?
A function in Python is a block of code that performs a specific task, which is also called as parts of the program. Functions are defined using this keyword, which are used to define. It is named as it is a set of parentheses that may contain parameters.
Okay, what is an exception in Python and how is it handled?
An exception is an error that occurs during the execution of program. It can be handled using a try and except keywords inside the try block and the except block.
What is a computer networks?
A computer network is a set of connected devices. For example, computers, switches, routers are connected to each other. They exchange a common information.
What is the OSI?
OSI stands for Open System Interconnection. It is a 7-layer reference model for communication between computer systems. It helps to standardize and organize the communication process between the networks and devices.
What is the purpose of TCP/IP model?
The TCP/IP model, there are 4 layers in it. The purpose of TCP/IP is to provide reliable communication between networks and devices.
What is a switch in computer networks?
A switch is a device that connects multiple devices.
What is a router in computer networks?
Router is a device that connects multiple networks together.
What is the difference between switch and router?
Switch connects multiple devices in a single network, while a router connects multiple networks.
What is the difference between LAN and WAN?
LAN is local area network that covers a small geographical area, for example, office or a building. WAN is wide area network that covers a large geographical area such as city, country.
What is the role of DNS in computer network?
DNS
Domain
it is-
names.
it is a system that maps human readable domain names such as, for example, www.google.com or an IP address of 74.125, something like that.
The role of DNS is to allow users to access websites and other internet resources using domain names instead of IP addresses. What is the purpose of IP address in computer networks?
IP address are unique numerical identifiers that are assigned to devices in a network. The main purpose of IP address is to identify and locate devices in a network so that data can be sent from one device to another.
What is VPN in computer networks?
VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. Is a private network that is created over a public network.
What is cloud computing?
Cloud computing, it is a delivery model for IT services in which computing resources are provided over the internet.
What are the main benefits of cloud computing?
Benefits of computing: scalability, accessibility, and also cost saving.
And what is the difference between public, private, and hybrid cloud computing?
Public cloud refers to services that are provided over the internet, and hybrid cloud computing refers to a combination of public and private, whereas private cloud computing refers to services that are provided by an organization.
What is meant by hybrid cloud?
Hybrid cloud computing is a combination of public and private cloud services.
Okay. And what are the tools of cloud computing?
Tools of cloud computing.
Many tools are there. Many tools. What is the number one cloud under software as a service? Salesforce.
Yes, sir. Salesforce.
What is the number one cloud under platform as a service? Under platform as a service cloud. MS Azure. What is the number one Yeah, what is the number one cloud under infrastructure as a service?
Under infrastructure, AWS.
Yes, is on web services. List out cloud computing techniques.
Cloud computing techniques.
Yeah.
Those are sir, I'm not remembering it.
Okay. Cloud computing techniques are auto scaling, load balancing, resource stacking, containerization, DevOps, serverless computing, multi-cloud strategy, hybrid cloud.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is a cloud service provider?
Cloud service provider.
Yeah.
Third-party company offering a cloud-based platform or an infrastructure.
What is a virtual machine?
Virtual machine.
Yeah.
In computing, a virtual machine is the virtualization or emulation of a computer system. Virtual machines are based on computer architecture, sir, which provides functionality to a computer.
What is multi-tenancy in cloud computing?
Multi-tenancy, which means multiple customers of a cloud vendor are using same computing resources.
What is your definition of information security?
Information security, it is a state of being protected against the unauthorized use of information, especially electronic data, or the measures taken to achieve, protect the devices.
What is the difference between confidentiality, integrity, and availability in information security?
Confidentiality refers to the protection of sensitive information from unauthorized access, whereas the availability refers to ensuring that unauthorized users have access to the information that they needed. Integrity refers to the protection of information from unauthorized modification.
What are the information security techniques?
Information security techniques. Encryption, cryptography,
Correct.
firewall.
Firewall is a tool, not technique. List out information security tools.
Security tools.
Okay, that's all from my side, Hazira. Okay. Next, Princy Goyal, Bhavana, Apeksha.
Hello.
Who is?
Sir, Ishodhana sir.
Huh?
Ishodhana sir.
What is your name?
Sir, wait, Shivani is there? Shivani?
Shivani. Okay.
Shivani.
Shivani, are you ready?
Sir, I'm Ishodhana sir.
Yes, Nishudana. Just wait 2 minutes, okay? Shivani. Shivani, please respond.
Shivani.
Shivani.
Yeah.
Yes, you can complete now.
Please unmute yourself. Yeah. Perfect.
Sir, give me 2 minutes, sir. Nishu, you can make your interview after Shivani, okay? She has to leave the session. She has some health issues, okay?
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Nishu. You can continue, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Shivani.
Yes, sir.
Define computer networks.
Yes, sir. Computer networks is an network which connects the network from one area to another area, like we can use LAN, WAN, and metropolitan area networks, and also.
List out the computer networks techniques.
Yes.
List out computer networks techniques. Shall I give hints? Bandwidth optimization.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me. Quality of service. Load balancing. List out computer networks tools.
So 1 second, sir. Tools are like Nmap, wireless networks like TCP and UDP also it comes up.
Yeah, tell. Network monitoring tools, network scanning tools, network management tools, packet analyzers, network security tools, remote access tools, network simulation and modeling tools, network mapping tools.
Yes.
What is a firewall?
So firewall is a network security device that monitors and filters incoming and outgoing network traffic based on organizations.
What is the difference between a software firewall and a hardware firewall?
Software and hardware firewall.
Yeah.
So hardware firewall runs on its own physical device, while software firewall is installed in another machine.
What is the purpose of virtual private network?
To establish the network connection. So
What is the difference between symmetric and asymmetric encryption?
symmetric is which converts plain text into a ciphertext, and asymmetric encryption which converts ciphertext into a plain text.
What is cryptography?
Cryptography is encrypted message in which the letters can be replaced with other characters.
What is the difference between encryption and decryption?
Encryption which converts the plain text into an ciphertext, while decryption which converts the the computer level ciphertext to an plain text language.
What is hash function and what is it used for?
Hash function.
hash function is a mathematical function that takes an input and produces a fixed size output.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between symmetric key cryptography and asymmetric key cryptography?
I'm not able to remember that one, sir.
Okay, define network security.
Yes, sir. Network security, which helps to a device to protect from the other unauthorized unauthorized, I mean, like protecting from a third party measures, and like measures are like which like we can use firewalls, so network segmentations also. So in that even VPN also can be used.
What is a cipher? Cipher.
Yes, sir. One second, sir.
What is a cipher?
Which is a uh, code or an algorithm which can be encrypted or decrypted in a system, sir.
Define network security.
Network security, sir. Like before I said, it is used to protect the system by using an from unauthorized access and all, and for that we can use the measures like firewall or VPN, and even DPL, data loss protection preservation, and even for that even network segmentation also can be used.
Okay. And what about network security techniques?
Network security techniques are like firewall, I mean access control, like access control, virus, antivirus software, VPN, encryption, and network related security. Yes, sir. Network security, cloud security.
What is cryptography?
The cryptography is an encrypted message in which the letters can be replaced with other characters. That the types are like secret key cryptography, public key cryptography, hash function.
What is application security?
Yes, sir.
What is meant by application security?
Yes, sir. 1 second, sir. Application security is a process in which adding, testing, developing, and other features which will take place in the system by using like unauthorized access, and which prevents the security vulnerabilities against that, and for example we can use like antivirus systems and firewalls for that.
What is a vulnerability scan?
Vulnerability
Scan.
vulnerability scanner is maybe a
Security assessment.
yes sir, maybe it's an identifying security weakness
Yes.
or and flaws in system and software running on them.
Okay. What are the application security techniques?
Application security
Techniques.
uh, and encryption, firewalls, VPN,
Penetration
password,
test. Yeah.
antivirus software updates, multi-factor authentications.
Okay, list out application security tools.
Yes, sir.
What is security auditing?
So can I see tools first?
Yeah. No problem.
Yes. Application security tools are like testing, dynamic application security testing, and also
Okay. What is security auditing?
yes, sir. Security auditing. Security auditing is evaluation of the security of a company's information system by measuring how well it conforms and establishing set of criteria.
What is list out security auditing techniques?
Auditing techniques. I'm not able to remember.
Okay.
So, is it? So
What
can
are the
yes, sir. Nothing, sir. So proceed. So you
list
can
out security auditing tools?
yes, sir. Nmap, Metabolite, website, and Nicode, Wireshark. Yes, sir, that's it.
Okay. What is cyber forensics?
Cyber forensics is which helps to detect the information about the crime or an investigation, which helps to proceed the investigation in the process.
List out cyber forensics techniques.
Cyber forensics techniques. are like
Data acquisition, data imaging, network traffic analysis, malware analysis, memory forensics,
email
file
forensics,
analysis.
database forensics.
List out
Yes, sir.
cyber forensic tools.
Yes, sir. Like Wireshark, Forensic Toolkit, Nmap, Volatility, um, Digital Forensic Framework.
What is mobile security?
So can you repeat?
What is mobile security?
Yes, sir. Mobile security, which measures the designed to protect sensitive information stored and transmitted by laptops, mobiles, etc.
What are the mobile security techniques?
Yes, sir. Mobile security techniques are like uses of password manager, authentication, avoid public Wi-Fi, and cloud security, backup, data backup, and operating system update regularly. Yes, sir.
And what are the mobile security tools?
Okay, sir. Tools. Mobile security tools are Android, iOS app. So I don't know
Yes.
much about mobile security.
Okay, what is meant by ethical hacking?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Ethical hacking is an authorized attempt to gain unauthorized access to a computer system, applications, or a data. Carrying out an ethical hack involves duplicating strategies and actions.
So what about ethical hacking tools?
Ma'am, me 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. Ethical hacking tools are Nmap, Wireshark, Metasploit.
వీళ్ళకి మాత్రం అన్ని బ్యాగ్లో వేసి పెట్టాను మనం తీసినవి వీళ్ళు మాత్రం
I only know about these, sir.
ఇంటి చూడండి
అది వాళ్ళే చేస్తారు.
Okay, what about ethical hacking techniques?
Yes, sir.
నిన్న 4 or 5
Ethical hacking techniques are like phishings of SQL injections, and sniffing.
Okay, Shivani, all the best. Next.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next, who is ready?
Sir, Shudhana, sir.
Huh?
Shudhana, sir.
Spell it. What is your name?
Shudhana, Nishudha.
Vishuda.
Yes, sir.
Nishuddhana, sir. Nishuddhana.
Vishuda. Okay. What is meant by cryptography?
Cryptography is the practice of securing communication from converting chains of secure coded messages that can be readable by the recipient.
What is meant by encryption?
Encryption is the process of converting plain text into an unreadable format using encryption algorithm.
What is decryption?
Decryption means converting an unreadable message into a plain readable text.
Then what is meant by ethical hacking?
Well,
Ethical hacking.
ethical hacking is also known as penetration technique. It is the practice of identifying security vulnerabilities, and there are many tools to overcome ethical hacking.
What are the ethical hacking techniques?
Scanning and evaluation code, which involves scanning the network and identifying the vulnerabilities, and other is social engineering, where it involves using psychological manipulation, and password cracking, where it involves gaining access, vulnerability scanning, and exploitation. Sniffing also good. Sniffing involves in analyzing network traffic.
What is mobile security?
Mobile security. Uh, Mobile security is also known as device security. Sir. It is used for the protecting the smartphone while exchanging the data from laptops using computers. Uh,
What are the mobile security tools?
ATM, anti-malware software, mobile device management, access control, device encryption.
What are the mobile security techniques?
Uh, Mobile security techniques. I
What is meant by cyber forensics? What are the cyber forensics techniques?
Cyber forensics are methods used for the digital forensic infrastructure that uses mobile systems and electronic devices, minimizing file carrying and metadata analysis are the of cyber forensics.
What are the cyber forensic tools?
Tools of cyber forensics are NCS, which is used for a digital forensic software, and the forensic toolkit, which is used to provide advanced analysis capacity, and a forensic, which is investigative, which enables the imaging analysis of the storage memory and out of culture.
What is cryptography?
As I said, cryptography is a technique where we can convert plain text into an unreadable text.
What is meant by encryption?
Encryption is converting plain text into unreadable text.
What is computer networks?
Computer networking. It is a group of central computer devices used for computation and executing the data, like LAN, WAN, and this is local area network, the wide area network, and the metropolitan area network.
What is meant by cloud computing?
Cloud computing is cloud computing is the delivery of demand computing services over the internet. Instead of maintaining physical computing resources in houses, we access and use the resources from the remote data centers.
What about cloud computing techniques?
Using IaaS, EaaS, and XaaS. The cloud computing techniques are virtualization, which is the process of creating a virtual version of the computing system. Scalability is used to design to quickly scale and load balancing, backup, and recovery.
What are the types of cloud computing?
There are three types of cloud computing: IaaS, EaaS, and SaaS. IaaS, IaaS is the infrastructure as a service, PaaS is the platform as a service, and SaaS is the software as a service. The infrastructure as a service is used provides users to access to virtualized computing resources such as servers, storage, and networking. Platform and services provide users to complete platforms for developing, testing, and deploying the application. And services, software and services provide users to ready to use applications that can be accessed over the internet.
Okay. What are the types of cloud security?
The types of cloud data security, which involves protecting the data and unauthorized access, theft or loss of connection. Network security, which involves protecting the cloud-based infrastructure like hardware practices. And identity and access management, which is usually controls access to cloud-based resources. Security, which involves protecting cloud-based applications from threats such as SQL injection, um, uh, such.
What is computer networks? Computer networks.
Computer network is a group of interconnected computers and other computing devices which are connected to each other for the communication and sharing the data. There are three types like the MAN, which is local area network, wide area network, and metropolitan area network.
Okay. What are the computer networks algorithm?
The computer network algorithm. Sir, I don't know what
What are the networking tools?
the network are people which is users from the utility of the network, track trace router which is used to trace the path of the packet, and encache the users to gather the users to discover devices. Extract users to display information about active network. IP configuration which is used to display the IP configuration information. And then become user in DNS to resolve IP. FTP, TCP/IP, and remote control.
What is cyber security?
Cyber security is protecting cyber security is protecting electronic devices, mobile data from the malware practices or malicious activities.
And what are the techniques of cyber security?
There are so many techniques like firewalls. Firewalls are the network security devices that monitor and control incoming. Encryption, which is user in the transforming the data into unauthorized access. Intrusion, intrusion detection and prevention, which is uses of preventing the system over the network. Antivirus and anti-malware software, these are the tools to detect and prevent malicious attacks on the electronic devices. Regular software updates, that's it.
What are the cyber security tools?
Cyber security tools, antivirus software, antivirus is used to detect, prevent, and remove various types of malware. Firefox, it is a device that monitors and controls the incoming and outgoing traffic. Intrusion detection, vulnerability scanner, data encryption. That's it. PPM.
Okay. And what about security auditing?
Security audit. Uh,
Security auditing.
security
Huh? What is that? Recharge అయితే
No idea. Okay. And what about types of clouds?
types of cloud. I don't know. Public, private, and hybrid admission.
Why Python is so popular?
It is an open source, it is a high implemented language, and because it has many libraries, and it is easy for coding and understanding. Assistant.
And what is the difference between list and arrays?
This time,
Arrays.
list is used to collect the items, and the arrays are the components that collect several items from the same data type. It is used to collect data from multiple data types. Arrays, it is used to collect data from same data type.
So what about why Python is so popular?
Because it can be accessed from everywhere. It has simplified and it is easy to understand. Like natural, like normal language like English. It is very flexible and it can be used in many cloud computing and big data.
So that's all from my side, Nishudana. Okay.
Thank you.
Next candidate,
Srija, sir.
Sir,
Rija.
Vaishnavi, sir.
Srija.
Okay, wait, one by one. Srija, be ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is meant by cryptography?
Cryptography is a technique of converting a ciphertext to a plain text. Sir. No, plain text to ciphertext.
So what is meant by cyber security?
Cyber security is a technique of protecting interconnected systems such as computers, networks, or any other mobile devices from malicious attacks.
What is meant by firewall?
Firewall acts as a gateway for providing an security for our system.
What is a virus?
Virus is a malicious software which exploits our system.
And what about malware?
Malware is also a software, sir, which it is also a software which makes our system harm, which makes an system harm. Or some of the malware are viruses, trojans. These are some of the malwares.
So what about phishing? What is phishing?
Phishing is also a type of malware, sir, which is a social engineering attack that uses fake emails and websites for attacking our devices.
What about encryption?
Encryption is a process of converting a plain text to ciphertext.
Okay. So what is the importance of password security?
Password security because it is important for everyone to maintain to protect our personal data or private data from unauthorized access or user.
What is a security breach?
Security breach is nothing but where sensitive information is disclosed without an authentication, sir.
Yeah. And what about security threat tutor? What is threat actor?
Threat actor. Threat actor is nothing but where individual or a group that poses a threat to an organization, which where an organization is exploited to different kinds of threats. So this is known as a threat actor.
What is the difference between a virus and a worm?
Virus is a type of malware which enters into our system in the form of a programs or any files, whereas a worm is similar to a virus, but it spreads and infects other systems on its own.
So what is the difference between confidentiality, integrity and availability?
Confidentiality is nothing but it is a protection of our personal information from unauthorized access. Integrity is nothing but where our personal information cannot be modified by an third party user, and whereas availability is nothing but it ensures that the data and the system are accessible to an authorized person or not.
What is meant by social engineering?
Social engineering, it is a type of security attack. It is a type of a security attack which relieving sensitive information to an to third party user.
What is a man in the middle attack?
Man in the middle attack is it is also a type of a security attack where attacker intercepts and manipulates our communication between the two users.
What is the difference between denial of service and distributed denial of service?
Denial of service is a type of a security attack that aims to make a website unavailable to the users, whereas a distributed denial services attack is also a complex version of DOS attack, in which it makes a compromised system to attack a target.
Define cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity is a technique of protecting interconnected systems such as computers, servers, and mobile devices from malicious attacks.
What is cybersecurity techniques?
Cybersecurity techniques are firewalls, encryption, antivirus software, and intrusion detection and prevention. Cryptography.
Cybersecurity tools.
Network security monitoring tools, encryption tools, firewall penetration testing tools, and web vulnerability scanning tools.
Why Python is so popular?
Because of its vast amount of libraries and easy syntax. It has a less lines of code.
What are some of the benefits of using Python?
Benefits of using Python are it is easy to use, and it has a vast amount of libraries, and it is a dynamically typed language. So many software engineers uses this Python.
So what about, can you list out a few libraries?
NumPy, PyTorch, Keras, TensorFlow. These are some of the Python packages.
What is the difference between a tuple and list?
Tuple is immutable, and whereas list is an immutable data structure. Tuple cannot be changed once it is declared, and list can be changed once they are declared. Tuples are indicated in the form of parentheses, and lists are in the square braces.
What is a dictionary in Python?
Dictionary is a collection of unordered collection of key value pairs.
What is a function Python and how is it defined?
Function is a block of code. It performs when it is called, and it is declared by using a def keyword followed by function names and set of parameters.
What is an exception in Python and how is it handled?
Exception is nothing but it checks the errors and exceptions in the program while execution of the program.
What is computer networks?
A computer network is nothing but interconnection of individual computers for transforming information or any other files to the computers.
What is the purpose of TCP/IP model?
TCP is nothing but Transport Traffic Protocol, which is an connection-oriented protocol. It is used to transfer the data in the form of a packets, and IP protocol is Internet Connect Protocol, which is in which the data is transferred in the form of IP packets.
What is OSI model? List out the layers of OSI model.
OSI model is Open System Interconnection Model. It has 7 layers: physical layer, network physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer.
What is a switch in computer networks?
Switch is a device that connects multiple devices.
Then what about router? What is router?
A router is also a device which converts a multiple networks and routes the data packets to the certain destination between themselves.
What is the difference between LAN and WAN?
LAN is a local area network which covers a small geographical area such as homes, offices, whereas wide area network covers a large area network like geographical area, maybe a world or a city.
What is the role of DNS in computer networks?
DNS is nothing but domain name system that maps the human readable domains. That means it gives an IP addresses to the user to access particular website.
So what is the purpose of IP addresses in computer networks?
The purpose of internet protocol address is nothing but it is an unique identification for an website. For example, Google has a different IP address and different websites have different IP addresses, so that the user can user can take it in a particular one.
What is a VPN in computer networks?
VPN is nothing but virtual private mesh network. It is a private network that created over a public network.
Okay, what is meant by cloud computing?
Cloud computing is nothing but it is an delivery model of IT services in which computing resources such as servers and storage devices are provided throughout the internet.
Then next, who is ready?
It's a side
Sir Sakshi.
Vaishnavi sir.
One by one.
Vaishnavi
Sir
sir.
Sakshi.
Okay, Sakshi,
Yes.
be ready.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me what are the main benefits of cloud computing?
Hello.
What are the main benefits of cloud computing? Sakshi,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Sir, cost saving, accessibility, scalability, and efficiency of the cloud computing.
What is the difference between public, private, and hybrid cloud computing?
Public cloud is the service that are provided over the internet by the third party, and the private cloud computing is the service that are provided by an organization for its own use. And hybrid cloud computing is the combination of public and private cloud services.
What are some of the security challenges associated with cloud computing?
It is associated with the cloud computing, include data privacy and security.
What is the infrastructure as a service?
IaaS is a cloud computing model in which we can virtualize computing resources, that is servers and storage of the network over the internet.
Delhi software consultant trainee అనేసి రిజిస్టర్ క్యాండిడేట్.
Hello.
లేదు.
Hello.
డాటా రిజాల్వ్ కన్సల్టెంట్ ట్రైనీ రిజిస్టర్డ్ క్యాండిడేట్ డీటెయిల్స్ అని ఉంది.
Sir, you are not audible.
ఇంకోటి ఉంది మ్యామ్, ఇది 2nd ఫిబ్రవరికి ఉంది. ఆల్ బ్యాచెస్ కన్సోలిడేటెడ్ ఫైల్ అనేసి ఉంది.
Hello.
Yes, actually, wait. I think there is a power issue. Sir will join again. Okay.
Okay, sir.
చూస్తున్నాను. కన్సాలిడేటెడ్ అనేది అయితే లేదు మ్యామ్.
Data is not a software constituent highly registered consolidated data set.
ఓకే మ్యామ్ ఉంది.
Out of 31 multiple values.
31 మ్యామ్ లాస్ట్ పీక్ ఇది. Fourteen candidates ma'am also. Yes, actually sir has power cut issue. Sir will join shortly. Please wait in the session, okay?
Okay, sir.
Sir is joining now. వీళ్ళకి ఎవరికి కాల్స్ రాలేదంట మెయిల్ కూడా.
కాల్ మెయిల్ కూడా వచ్చింది. జాబ్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ సెండ్ చేశారంట. 2 days బిఫోర్ ఇంటర్వ్యూకి అప్డేట్ చేస్తాను.
వీళ్ళు ఏం రాలే అనేసి అంటున్నాను.
Yeah.
It's completely full and timing and hiring process. Are you interested? Okay, so it's a
Sorry for interruption. I got here a power supply problem. Sakshi.
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between PaaS and SaaS? Platform as a service and software as a service.
The platform as a service is a cloud computing model in which a provider offers a platform for developing application. And software as a service is a cloud computing model which provides software application over the internet.
What is cloud service provider?
Cloud service provider, it is a company that provides cloud computing services.
What is a virtual machine?
Virtual machine allows multiple operating systems and applications to run on a single server.
What are the famous clouds of cloud computing under software as a service?
Type, sir.
Famous cloud under software as a service cloud.
Nmap, firewall, Metasploit, VPN, application security.
What is multi-tenancy in cloud computing?
Multi-tenancy architecture in which multiple customers can share some infrastructure and resources.
Then what are the cloud computing techniques?
Cloud computing techniques are virtualization, storage virtualization, grid computing, hardware virtualization, and server virtualization.
What are the cloud computing tools?
Cloud computing tools are Apache Cloud Stack and Heroku, AWS, Cloud Hub, data integration, cloud management.
Completion of planning fee on the product job assistant from MNC companies. Okay.
What is your definition of information security?
Information security refers to the measures and practices to put in place of protective sensitive data.
What is the difference between confidentiality, integrity, and availability in information security?
Confidentiality is the protection of information in the system so that an unauthorized person cannot access it, and integrity is the data or information in which system is maintained so that it is not modified or deleted by unauthorized parties. And the availability is system that data refers to ensuring unauthorized users having access to the information and system when they need them.
What is the role of encryption in information security?
Encryption can be used at various levels, that is data at rest, data in transit, and data in use, that help to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the information.
What is a security breach and how do you prevent them?
Security breach is an unauthorized access. It is damage to sensitive information, and to prevent security breaches, just implement a multi-layered security approach that includes technology and policies.
What is the difference between, what is a security breach?
Security breach is an unauthorized access or damage to sensitive information or systems.
What is the difference between threat and a vulnerability?
A threat is a potential danger of the security in information systems, such as hacker attempting.
So, what are the information security techniques?
Information security techniques are application security, access control, cyber security, and cryptography, VPN.
What are the information security tools?
Firewall and Wireshark, Nmap, Metasploit, Nessus, Snort, Splunk.
What is meant by security auditing?
Security auditing. Security auditing. It is a process of an organization security system and process to identify vulnerabilities.
ఆమె ఎస్జీకే అంటే
With the standards of regulation. Standards and regulations.
How do you define computer networks?
Computer network. Computer network. It is a group of interconnected devices such as computers and other electronic devices.
List out computer networks techniques.
Load balancing, access control, network performance, network segmentation, and redundancy.
What are the computer networks tools?
Remote access, network simulation, network mapping, network scanning, network management, and packet analyzer.
Completion of planning we only provide job assistance for MNC companies. Like the objective cognition mind. Completely free of cost.
What is a firewall and what does it do?
Firewall. Firewall.
What is the difference between software firewall and a hardware firewall?
The firewall is a security system that monitors and controls the incoming and outgoing network. And second question is software firewall. It is a type of firewall that is installed in the computer and protects from the unauthorized access. And the hardware firewall is a physical device that is the internet, and internet protects the entire network from unauthorized access.
So what is the purpose of VPN?
A virtual private network is a technology that can encrypt connection between a user device and a remote server. And they provide an additional layer of security by encrypting the data.
Yeah. So that's all from my Sakshi. Next candidate,
Deepthi, sir.
Deepthi. Ready?
Yes, sir. Hi, Deepthi.
What is cryptography?
Yeah, sir. Cryptography is the art and science of achieving security by encoding the messages to make them non-readable, sir.
What is the difference between encryption and decryption?
Yeah, sir. Encryption is the process of converting plain text into ciphertext, whereas decryption is the inverse process of converting ciphertext to the plain text, sir.
What is a cipher?
Yeah, cipher is an algorithm for performing the encryption and decryption. There are many different types of cipher. Such common types of cipher include symmetric key ciphers and asymmetric key ciphers.
What is a hash function and what is it used for?
Yeah, it is a mathematical function that takes input and produces a fixed size output. It is used for several purposes in cryptography, including data integrity verification and digital signatures and password storage.
What is the difference between symmetric key and cryptography and asymmetric key cryptography?
Whereas symmetric key cryptography uses the same key for both encryption and decryption, whereas asymmetric key cryptography uses different keys for encryption and decryption. That means it uses a single key for the encryption and decryption. It uses two keys, public key and private key.
Define network security.
Yeah, so network security is a set of techniques that protects the usability and integrity of a infrastructure, preventing malware attacks of a network and a wide variety of potential threats.
List out the network security techniques.
Yeah, network security techniques are firewalls and intrusion detection and prevention systems, virtual private network, encryption, security policies and procedures.
List out network security tools.
Yeah, tools are nothing but Wireshark, Nmap, Snot, Metasploit, firewalls and VPNs. Sir.
What is cryptography? What cryptography tools? Do you have any idea? List out
Yes.
cryptography tools.
Yeah, AES and DES, OpenSSL, OpenSSH and BitLocker, etc.
What is application security?
Yeah, sir. Application security is nothing but it protects applications from the malware attacks.
What are some common threats to application security?
Yeah, malware attacks like phishing, phoning, etc.
What is the OWASP top 10?
Yeah, OWASP stands for Open Web Application Security. It's organizers to prioritize their application security efforts and address the most critical risk first.
Okay. What is the input validation?
Yeah, sir. It is a process of verifying that input data received by an application is the expected format or not. It's important for application security, sir.
So what about what is a vulnerability scan and why is it important?
Vulnerability scan is a type of security assessment that automates the process of identifying vulnerabilities in an application, sir. It's important because they help organizations identify security weaknesses in their applications or maybe a systems and prioritize remediation efforts and improve the security for the systems.
Okay. What list out application security techniques?
Yeah, application security techniques are nothing but web application framework and API security and coming to advanced board protection, sir.
Okay, what is security auditing?
Security auditing is a process of examining an organization's security systems and it process to identify vulnerabilities and it will ensure the compliance with the security standards and regulations.
So can you walk us through your experience with conducting security audits?
Yeah, so security audits for various organizations in different industries. To approach the security audits involves first conducting an assessment of the current security system and process. This may include reviewing the policies and procedures, interviewing the employees, and conducting vulnerabilities and scan. and I will then analyze the findings to identify the potential security risk and make the recommendations, sir.
How do you prioritize security risks during an audit?
I will prioritize by keeping the latest security threats and technologies essential for effective security auditing. I attend regular security conferences and will read the industry publications and websites, sir.
So what are the list out security auditing techniques?
Your auditing techniques are nothing but it is black box security auditing, grey box and white box, and network application security auditing, sir.
What are the security auditing tools?
It's pre-auditing, data gathering, and next one auditing risk scope are the tools of security auditing, sir.
What is your understanding of cyber forensics?
Yeah, sir. Cyber forensics is the process of collecting, analyzing, and preserving electronic evidences in order to support a hypothesis in a legal matter, or it's an investigation.
Okay. Can you walk us through your experience with cyber forensics investigation?
Experience in the sense in conducting cyber forensic investigation with various organizations in the different industries. My approach is a structured process starting with the identification of potential sources of evidence, and which may include the examination of servers, workstations, and other devices. I then pursue and analyze the evidence, which I can involve techniques such as data grabbing and keyword searching and timeline analysis, sir.
What are the cyber forensic techniques?
Yeah, cyber forensic techniques are nothing but it's data theft and bag robbery, intellectual property, and forensic duplication, sir.
What are the cyber security tools? Cyber forensics tools.
Yeah, coming to the tools of cyber, yes, it's management of security threats, analyzing the security, and it may be digital cryptography, reliable digital forensics, sir.
So what is meant by mobile security?
Yes, mobile security is the protection of smartphone, laptops, and the network they connect to from the threats and vulnerability associated with the virus computing. This involves protecting devices from malware, unauthorized access, and the data theft, as well as ensuring that sensitive data stored on the devices is secure or not.
Yes, Priyanka, and currently we have an opportunity based on cybersecurity.
Okay.
It's completely content training and hiring process. Are you interested?
What is meant by what are the mobile security techniques?
Yeah, sir. Coming to the mobile security techniques, yes, encryption, strong user authentication like decryption, etc.
Which means data security concept area. Completion of
What is meant by ethical hacking?
Yeah, ethical hacking is also known as white hat hacking, sir, which is a process of testing a network and a system security for vulnerability using the same tools that a hacker might use to compromise the networks.
It's completely 4 months of trial.
So what are the ethical hacking phases?
Yeah, sir. It's a planning and reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining the access, and analyzing. It's reporting. Next, it comes to cleanup and documentation, sir.
Yeah. What are the ethical hacking techniques?
Yeah, techniques in the sense, it's a scanning, enumeration, password cracking, phishing, and penetration testing, social engineering, wireless network hacking, and it's web application hacking, sir.
What are the ethical hacking tools?
Tools in this case, Nmap, SQL map, Hashcat, Wireshark, and Hydra Metasploit, etc., sir.
Okay, that's all from my side. All the best. The next candidate.
Sir, Suma.
Huh?
Suma.
Suma.
M.
Be ready. What is meant by cryptography?
Cryptography is a technique that used to convert plain text to ciphertext.
What is meant by encryption?
Encryption is also it also converts the plain text to ciphertext.
So, what is meant by ethical hacking?
Ethical hacking is the practice of testing and evaluating the security of computer system, network, and application to identify the vulnerability and the weakness that an attacker could exploit.
List out phases of ethical hacking.
The phases of ethical hacking include the resonance, scanning, gaining access, maintenance access, and covering tracks.
What are the ethical hacking techniques?
Ethical hacking techniques. Penetration testing, vulnerability scanning, social engineering, password hacking, distributed of service, wireless techniques, breaches, potential threats.
What are the ethical hacking tools?
Tools are Nmap and Metasploit, Wirespark. That's it, sir.
So, how do you approach ethical hacking in a way that balances security and privacy?
So can you repeat it?
How do you approach ethical hacking in a way that balances security and privacy? Okay. So, what is mobile security?
Mobile security refers to the measures taken to protect the mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets and data storage on them from theft, loss, and unauthorized access.
What are the mobile security techniques?
Mobile security techniques.
14 candidates.
వాళ్ళు కాల్ చేసినప్పుడు రీలొకేషన్కి ఇంట్రెస్ట్ లేదు ప్లస్ శాలరీతో ఓకే కాదు అని చెప్తున్నారు దానికి ఇంటర్వ్యూ షెడ్యూల్ చేయాలి
Use a password manager, update your own operating system, avoid public Wi-Fi, remote lock and data Wi-Fi, cloud security and data backup.
మల్టిపుల్ కంపెనీస్ వస్తాయి
Mobile security tools. Can you list out mobile security tools?
ఆప్షన్గా తీసుకోకుండా అటెండ్ అవ్వి ఇవ్వమని చెప్తారు
మనకి వాళ్ళకి కాల్స్ రాలేదు అనేసి
అంటున్నారు ఒకసారి అందరికీ కాల్ చేసి కన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకున్నాం అనుకో వాళ్ళు ఓకే అని చెప్తే ఫైనల్ లిస్ట్ ఇప్పుడు
Okay, sir. Android debug and sir, I don't know it perfectly.
So, okay, what is cyber forensics?
Cyber forensics is the process of collecting, analyzing, and preventing electronic evidence in a manner that admissible or court law. It is important to electronic evidence is crucial in solving and processing cyber cases.
List out cyber forensic techniques.
Cross-drive analysis, live analysis, and deleted file recording.
Correct. Malware analysis, memory forensics, file analysis, mobile forensics, data acquisition, disk imaging, network traffic analysis. Okay, list out cyber forensics tools.
Okay, sir.
List out the cyber forensic tools.
Wait, sir.
What is security auditing?
Security auditing is the process of reviewing and organization security measures to ensure they are adequate and effective. It is important to identify the vulnerability and ensure the security of an organization, information and assets.
What are the security auditing techniques?
బాక్స్ తీసుకురాలే మ్యామ్ రైస్ కుక్కర్ పాడేసి
So, wait.
ఒక్క రోజు
నైట్ కాల్చి
A security audit can be described as a symmetric evaluation.
What are the security auditing tools?
Which
రిలోకేషన్కి
Nmap, Websuite, Nurses, Metasploit.
ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఇట్లా అటెండ్ అవుతాను ఇంటర్వ్యూ అన్న వాళ్ళకి నోట్ చేసుకోండి రిమైనింగ్ వాళ్ళు ఎవరికి ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి స్టేటస్ నోట్ చేసుకోండి సో ఓన్లీ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఫీలింగ్ టు రిలోకేట్ శాలరీ ఓకే అన్న వాళ్ళకి ఇంటర్వ్యూ షెడ్యూల్ చేస్తారు
ఓకే
What is application security?
Application security is the process of developing, adding and testing the security features within the application to prevent the security vulnerability against the threats.
What are the application security techniques?
Authentication, authorization, encryption, login and application security test.
What are the application security tools?
Application security tools. VR code, Metasploit, OWASP. That's
What
it.
is meant by cryptography?
Sorry. Cryptography.
What is meant by cryptography?
Sorry. How it's Cryptography is the practice of study of techniques for secure communication in the presence of adversarial behavior. More general, cryptography is about construction and analyzing the protocols that prevent third parties or the public from reading private messages.
What are the cryptography techniques?
You need to take another round of interview, that is technical round. So you are, I know we got
Sir.
data from SQL labs, we have also some basic questions to them, so they are not good at technical. So they
A patch management, access control, encryption, security, incident response planning, backup and disaster recovery, threat intelligence, risk assessment and management, cyber security awareness training. That's it.
So I'm asking
What is meant by
you,
network security?
previously you have confirmed that you are
Security. Network security is the set of technologies that protects the usability and integrity and company's infrastructure by preventing the entry of proliferation within the network or wide variety of potential threats.
As a fresher, so most of
List
the
out network security tools.
20K, 25K only. And after
Firewall, Metasploit, Wisespark and Nmap.
based on your performance,
Okay, that's all, Suma, from my side. Next candidate,
Vaishnavi sir.
Vaishnavi, are you ready?
Yes sir.
Okay. So tell me the difference between a LAN and WAN.
Not local area and WAN
wide area network. LAN is a collection of interface devices that allows communication between consecutive devices, while WAN covers a large area like any country or continent.
Okay. What is the purpose of IP addresses in computer networks?
Purpose of IP address is because it is used for the identification and location of a network device. So it is essential and it is a numeric value assigned to a network device.
What is the VPN in computer networks?
VPN is a virtual private network. It has been it is similar, and its appliances are for secure connect to connect multiple sites in WAN and other public internet.
What is a switch in computer networks?
Switch is an electronic device that is used to connect various devices.
What is a router in computer networks?
Router is also a like electronic device that connects two or more packet switch network or subnetworks. Yeah. For managing.
What is the difference between switch and router?
Switch is both are electronic devices, but switch is connected between the different devices, whereas router is connected between different networks, various networks, and it works in the data link layers.
Ahali, I'm calling from Whiteworks regarding this data.
What is a OSI model?
Yes, did you got any
OSI model is open system interconnections.
Okay,
It has 7 layers in the computer systems. It is used for communicate over a network, and 7 layers are a physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer.
Okay, you are
What is the
interested
purpose
to
of
relocate, right?
TCP/IP in the model?
Okay, are you okay with it?
TCP or IP specifies how data is exchanged over the internet by providing end-to-end communication. Like it identifies how it should be broken into packets, addressed and transmitted or routed, and it is received to the destination.
What is cybersecurity?
Are you interested or not?
Cybersecurity is a process of preventing or protecting systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks or malicious attacks.
What is a firewall?
Firewall is a network security that monitors and filters incoming and outgoing network traffic based on the organization policies.
What is a virus?
Virus is it is a software or a malware that is attached to another program, which can replicate or spread after a person first runs it on their system.
Hello, Preeti, I'm calling from Whiteworks regarding data.
What is phishing?
Phishing is also one of the malicious attack. It is used to attempt steal sensitive information from in the form of username, passwords, or credit card numbers and bank account information, or any other important data that is used to store information.
What is malware?
Yes. But you are a fresher.
Malware.
That's why your salary will be.
Malware is a software that is intentionally designed to cause disruption to a computer service or a network to gain unauthorized access to information or systems.
What is encryption?
Okay, you are interested.
Encryption is the process of converting plain text to ciphertext.
What is the importance of password security?
Because password security is the first line of defense against unauthorized access. Because the stronger your password, the more protected the computer will be from the hackers and malicious software. So to maintain confidence is very important.
What is the difference between confidentiality, integrity, and availability in the context of information security?
Okay, difference between
Confidentiality.
Okay. Confidentiality is a set of rules that limits access to information, whereas integrity is the assurance that this information can be trusted, or it's like trustworthy and accurate. Whereas availability is the guarantee of reliable access to the information by authorized people.
What is security breach?
Yes, okay. The offer freshers, the
Security
initial salary will be
breach,
20 to 25,000.
like
And after
it
6
is
months, according
any
to your
unauthorized
performance, you will
access
get
to the
hike,
device or
hike in your salary.
network or data. It
If you are okay
happens
with
when
this
network or
mentioned
device
salary, we will
security
schedule the
protocols
interview and I will
are
update you about
penetrated.
interview. Okay.
What is a threat actor?
Okay. I will
Sorry,
update
sir,
you
threat?
about interview. Okay.
Threat actor.
Of threat actors. Okay.
It's an
Threat
individual or a group that.
Yeah, it's a person or a group of people that take part in action that is intended to cause harm to the cyber realm and other
What is
devices.
social engineering?
Social engineering, it's a manipulation technique that exploits human error to gain private information or access or valuables.
What is the difference between denial of service and a distributed denial of service attack?
Difference between denial, like denial of service attack overloads the server with traffic and it shut down it, and whereas distributed denial of service is an attack in which numerous computers or machines flood to a target resource.
What are the cyber security techniques?
Cyber security techniques are encryption, access control, spear phishing, DNS spoofing, authentication, etc.
What are the list of cyber security tools?
Cyber security tools are Metasploit, Nmap, Firewall, network security, antivirus software, and John the Ripper, Wireshark, etc. Sir.
So that's all, Vaishnavi, all the best. And for remaining candidates, 39 candidates is over. And the remaining candidates, if there are, tomorrow I will explain a few more mock interview questions, and I will take remaining students. And I'm sending updated PowerPoint presentation of mock interview questions. Be ready for any companies. You can start for with courage, and you have to do it well because you are preparing very well. Thank you for the day, and tomorrow we'll meet, and remaining students be ready. I'm sending updated PPT in the group. Please read all the 64 questions I'm sending updated PPT. Okay, that's all.